What's going on, guys? Ashtinho Plays here and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today's video is episode 10 of the FIFA 17 Newcastle United Career Mode. So without further ado, it's time to get straight on with the video. Today we are rounding up the month of February, and who knows, maybe we'll have the FA Cup quarter final we managed to book our place in last episode. So possibly 4 league games this episode, possibly not, but all I do know is that we will at least be going as far as somewhere in March. But the first game is against Aston Villa. This is the team we'll be taking them on with, and hopefully we can get the win that once we play our game in hand will put us 13 points clear of them. So last time we played Aston Villa in this career mode, it was a solid 2-0 win and Dwight Gale was on the score sheet. Hopefully some of the same will happen today. But it was a really solid performance, one of our most solid performances in that block of games around that time in the career mode, and you know, perhaps we can really put in a dominant performance that I've already said the permutations on the table. It could be massive, but we'll have to get the win somehow. But it's a good challenge. However, Yedlin nicks it back to Mitrovic for 1-0. There we go. Opening goal of the day falls to Alexander Mitrovic. It was a great piece of play by DeAndre Yedlin. Sometimes his name is just the hardest thing to pronounce for no apparent reason. But anyways, Mitrovic with the all-important finish, just slotting that one home. And suddenly Lazar was making a run. Oh, he might just get onto this. And that's unlucky from Lazar. Bloody hell, he nearly made a very advanced run there, in fact. And let's just hoof that out. There we go. Nicely dealt with. And still, there we go, half-time. Averted a situation just towards the end there, and Mitrovic's goal has us one up. Right then, so a triple substitution at half-time, and it's Billy Richardson on for his championship debut after a decent showing in the second half against Burnley. Kasami, who scored the second goal early in the second half in our last game against Villa, on and given a chance, with Will Hughes tiring up a bit, but they've come a long way here with McCormack, the top scorer in the league, and he's run it straight out. Oh wait, apparently that's gone off us. To be honest, I think that's nonsense. I don't think it did. McCormack's just embarrassed himself and got away with it. Oh, Richardson's fouled. Sure, how's that not a foul? I was gonna say, how would that not be a foul? Oh, where's this final whistle? There we go, there's the full-time whistle, and we've beaten Aston Villa. It wasn't pretty, but Mitrovic's goal is enough, and that means we are 10 points clear and with a game in hand. This puts us in a commanding position in the league now. Right then, so we got the win against Aston Villa in the end. Just about managed to do it with the 1-0 victory. But yeah, Mitrovic, the match winner in the last match. And we've got another game on the Friday. I mean, it's a bit of a joke really. Just 3 days after the Villa game against Bristol. It's not going to be easy for us, to be perfectly honest. But I still intend on playing it. So, yep, same team as last game. Probably is going to be quite a few changes at half-time based on player fitness. But it's no good complaining about it. We're going to have to play the game and get on with it. Alright, so here goes the second game of the episode against Bristol, who we beat 1-0 away thanks to a good goal from John Joe Shelvey. We were struggling for goals around that time, but I feel like we've become more confident in that area in recent times, as our goal scoring stat would probably suggest. But yes, after that Villa game we're in a very strong position, and it's important that we use this game to keep up the momentum. Oh blimey, he's gone for that. I thought it was going to be miles off, but you know what, that was actually reasonably close, which is kind of scary from there. I mean, God, he must have a lot of shot power, but... And now penalty surely, yes it is! It was a clear foul from O'Dowda, and it is the penalty to us in this occasion. Will Hughes was the man fouled, brought down. It was a careless challenge. He didn't need to do it. I mean, his defenders were going to cope with it, I would have thought. But, anyways, let's just try and put this away. Oh, Jesus, that was an awful penalty. Oh, what was I doing there? It's Gray. The chance to finish, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Richardson actually picks out Gale, and Lazar now in an advanced position. Oh, and Shelvey was in a good position, but the ball wasn't good enough. We're gonna have to take the 0-0 here as well. And indeed we have to take it. 0-0 in the end, and I'm really not happy with that because they're just a boring defensive team. They had no intention to actually play football at all in this game, and we just couldn't get past It's about time we forgot about that Bristol result, because it's time to reveal the FA Cup draw for the 6th round, the game in which we could get a place at the Wembley semi-final. We're playing Sunderland away. It's derby day in the FA Cup quarter-finals, and the first derby in this career mode. The first of many, hopefully. But we've only got this Reading game between us and that will be in this episode. Oh my god, it is going to be a huge game, and I really feel confident that we can beat them. But I just can't wait to play that game, but we've still got this Reading game to get over with first. It's imperative that we go into the vital FA Cup game in good form, and this Reading game is a chance to get our form on track ahead of that game. The performances haven't been great in the last few games, but this is a chance against a team that we didn't beat earlier in the season because of simulating the game, to get a bit of revenge for that and take 4 points from them this season. And that we're really on course for promotion, so really we just want to get a good performance in and be ready for that huge FA Cup game. So oh, hang on a minute, chance to score early on, and we take it with Mitrovic. We scored already. I was barely focusing on the game, and Mitrovic just found himself a bit of space. He stabs it home, and that's a fantastic goal early on to get, because it means we're in the ascendancy. And I said we needed to use this as a chance to put in a good performance before the Sunderland game. We'll talk about good early showing in this game. And swing the cross in. Mitrovic in there, and he scores again. It's 2 goals for Mitrovic in this game. And it's a towering header to make it 2-0. Get in there, mate. And Mitrovic is just absolutely on fire today. He's taken his tally for 8. And Gray, who is subbed on at half-time. Lively presence. And now Mitrovic for the hat-trick. Oh, he should have scored. Oh, that was a great chance for Mitrovic to get his hat-trick. Oh, Mitrovic. Oh, it's just wide. He had far too much space, and Al Habsi, I think, has turned it around the post. And there goes the final whistle. Next up, it's Sunderland away in this career mode, and we are ready after a fantastic performance to tear apart Reading. 2-0 flatters them hugely, and we should have won by a lot more. Mitrovic with the 2 goals on the day to give us another 3 points. Words simply do not do justice to the magnitude of this game we're about to play, and it's away from home as well, which is a massive factor, because beating them in their own backyard to make it to Wembley would be something special. We've got the league largely in the bag, you could argue, and this is a chance to really brighten up the season. Forget about just the league. We can have an FA Cup semi-final booked if we win this game, and the team that I am trusting to go into this game does have Shelvian, who's in the middle of the park. They're going to be big players today, hopefully, turning over the ball a number of times, but we're going to have to find a way past them. So here we are at the home of the enemy in the FA Cup quarter-final. This is the one we've all been waiting for, and hopefully it's going to be the first of many encounters, but what is important is that we've got to beat our bitter rivals in this game to get to Wembley. It could not be more big. It could not be more perfect as a tie, and as you can see, Liverpool have booked their place in the semi-finals. Ipswich have also done the same, and either one of Middlesbrough or Spurs could do the same. So, it's going to be big, but if we're to get through to that, we're going to need to take them out on their own patch, and what a result it would be if we did that. But they can't be that good, surely. And now Gale, surely here! Oh, it's a great save! We should have finished it for the first chance of the game, and we should have been 1-0 up already. Not a great challenge. And still gonna have to close that down. And still not. Oh, and that was close. That was too close. And now Gale for the shot! He hits it, and it's just well saved again. That was the first chance of the second half then, but it falls to us and we don't take it. And now a chance here for Will Hughes! Off the post! That should have been easily 1-0, but still the chance on here maybe. Oh, we might regret that, and the chance is gone. Oh, come on. Looking to play his teammate through. And now this could be the one. Yes, it's into the back of the net. It's Dwight Gale who gets the goal for us, and that could just be the winner in this monumental game. Oh, what a goal that is. That is a fantastic through ball, and the 3rd time of asking he manages to get it into the back of the net. Get in there, and on derby day it might just be Dwight Gale who gets the winner. And we're homing in on Wembley. There goes the final whistle. And we've knocked them out at the quarter-final stage. It's us going to Wembley. And the scum are sent home silent. Get in there. Dwight Gale rifled it home in the end. In a game that we absolutely dominated. And 1-0 is a hugely flattering scoreline for a Premier League team. Yeah, are you for real? You're calling this like Premier League worthy? What a joke. So after having confirmed our place in the FA Cup semi-final, which is a fantastic achievement, it's now time to just make sure we got 4 league games out of the way in this episode, because the league is realistically wrapped up, and we'll just have to see if we can get a result against Birmingham, who we won 1-0 against earlier in the season. But it could go either way, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, if we can just carry on here and skip to the end, 2-1 victory, there we go, knock a walk with another 2 goals towards being top scorer in the league. So I did mention that I have the England job in this career mode now, ahead of the World Cup in 2018, but that did mean that because the international games were clashing with the championship games, it forced me to simulate the Brighton game as well. So we did actually win though, 2-1 interestingly enough, so that was all good. But yeah, I mean, I figured out that if we win our next 2 games, Preston can't catch us. It's Premier League promotion secured if we can just win a couple more games, I believe. Although I might have to look into more detail at that, but essentially it is in sight now. It is within sight, the return to the Premier League. It is almost there now. And we also have an FA Cup semi-final booked. So what an episode it's been, and I can't wait to record the next one. But until then, I hope you'll have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.